Hi guys, we're working on a 2016 BMW X5. We have a chassis focal. So the focal is right height control. So as you can see, we do have a tear in the airbag. So high right there. So how did I diagnose it? I jack it up. You can do it on a jack stand. And then you can spray some soapy water. And you can see it's actually leaking. Not one side, but both sides. Right here, see? Yeah, so this one do need to be replaced, and I'll show you guys how to do it. Very, very easy job. Okay. Okay, so the tool you need is actually this. It's called a knife. Okay, so you want to release the air. BMW wants you to release the air from underneath here, somewhere here. It's like the air pump, but all you gotta do, just cut a little bit. Then I tend to cut away from here, so it doesn't shoot air into my face, because I have a pretty face. Okay, but you just gotta do this, like that. That's all you gotta do. Right there, easy. For the other side, you gotta do the same thing, but just do it like a little slower. Like that. Oh, sorry, my hands was blocking. But yeah, after that, and then the next step, you're gonna pop these out right there. And we can see right, you're gonna pop it out. So I actually forgot my camera stand. So the next step, what you wanna do, get a pry bar, and then you wanna go between here, and then you just wanna pop it out like this. Yeah. Right there, and then you just want to pop it out like this. That's out. Right there. That's one. That's it. That's out. The next step, let me turn it, right? So you can actually turn it. Sorry, let me set up my light here so it's a little better. There we go. So this thing, you can actually turn it. So it's like putting up a screw, like a screw upwards, right? So you just want to loosen it. Loosen the thing, loosen it, just like that, and then you can wiggle it out like that, easy, right? After you wiggle it out, and then the only thing you have to be careful in this job is that air hose right there. That air hose, you have to be very, very careful, okay? Like I used to release it from here, so you get a little more slack, right? All you gotta do is like push it down like a little bit. That's it. Okay, so that released the thing. Okay, same as the other side. And I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna deal with that air hose. Okay, 1 second. Why the thing actually can flex a little bit, right? You can actually push it down like this, right? So you're at this point. So depending on which airbag that you got, the one I got, it actually have a like the connection here. Let me lower this a bit. Okay, let me show you at this angle. The connection I got is actually like a sharp bite. Let me show you later. Okay, connection right here. You're gonna take a cutter and you're gonna cut it. So you're gonna cut it right here. That's what you want to do. Just cut it like this, and you're like right there, right? And then you just pull this out to here, and then yeah, that's it. I will make this a little nicer so it's easier for me to install. For the new one, you just gotta push it in. Let me show you guys later, all right? But this guy, see right there. So after you get this out, you actually have to take out this cover, because mine didn't came with this cover. The part I'm using is actually this guy here, A2642. Basically, you have to replace them in pairs, just because the aftermarket one, the right height is a little different. But yeah, I've been using them no problem. So this is the one I have right here. I have, right? So same design, everything's the same. So the new one, you actually just gotta push it in until it bites. You can actually look at the instruction. Please read instruction. Ensure secure connection. So it doesn't tell you airline insert and then lock it. That's it. I'm gonna try to do it the best way I can, but then yeah, it's hard to film though. So next step, you want to take this cover out. Sorry, one hand. There you go. So all it does is just this one. It's just like a little cover. You're just gonna line the hole up right there. 1, 2, and 3. Right there. That hole, you have to line it up, and then you just press it in. Easier to use it with some loop. Fortunately, I'm doing it in one hand, so I'm gonna try to fit this the best I can. Just give me 1 second. Let me push it in. As you can see the hole. So what happens is that the airline will have to fit here, and then we're gonna go up and turn it. That's it, to lock it. So yeah, very easy job. And then I will also loop a little bit. So this one, I would like to clean that up a bit. And then yeah, if you look at top, it's just that. So basically these 2 knots go in, and then you turn it, and then it locks. Okay, so what I did, I pushed a line through that, and then I just yank it. Let me show you guys. So, and then I try to pull it back, and then you actually lock in place, right? You don't want to break it, but you just want to give it like a solid pull. Make sure this guy is in. And then if you cannot pull it out lightly, then yeah, it's done. And then next step will be putting this in, and then yeah, that's it. And then I'll show you guys once I put it back in. Okay, so right now I push it in and I turn it a little bit. Easier for you guys. So once the finish insulation position is like the label facing out like a 45-degree towards this way, it's hard to put it in for your first time. I did like over like 50 cars, so it's easier for me. And after that, make sure you plug this one in. Do you see a little hose? I like to put it back right there. Just back to that grommet right there. Just gonna put this in, and then if you see like there's like a little notch between the 2, you just wanna hold it in place right there. Sorry, 2 hands. Then yeah, you just gotta push it in like this. That's it. Okay, after you're done, the next step, I have to jack up the suspension. If you're on the ground, you can use another jack. What you want to do, you just want to raise the suspension right here between the big lower control arm right here, so it actually moves upwards. And then once this 2 clip into here, then you're good. So yeah, let me find my trainee jack, and I'll jack it up a little bit. I'll finish the other side, and then yeah, I'll see you guys later. Sorry, so I'm actually gonna make a video. You know what? Might as well just show you guys once. So once you get it in, you just want to insert this part. So you just want to insert this part right into that hole. Right there. All you gotta do is make sure that plug it in like this, and then you just want to push the line in. Sorry, let me. Yeah, so you just want to push the line in, and then you're gonna push it in, and then you're gonna pour it out lightly. If it doesn't come off, you're good. Okay, so I got this one in. A little tip for you guys. There's a label right here. It's actually facing 45-degree towards the car. It's like this. Again, the next step will be jacking the suspension up, so this guy will actually go in. All right. So let me do that for you, and yeah, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so because I'm using a lift, so I need to be so high. So high. So what you want to do, you want to jack up the suspension like this. See how it's moving upwards? And then once you're close, then you can kind of like push it down, or then you can jack it up all the way high. The only thing is that when you're jacking up the suspension, you're actually taking load off here. So just want to make sure like the car is still on the lift, just to be safe. All right, so let me push it in, and then I'll show you guys. Oh, there we go. Let me grab my light. Sorry. Right here. There we go. Oh, right here. So we're like kind of close-ish, and then we just want to keep going. Just wash the car. Right. So at this point, we're like, you know, we're almost there. Let me show my light right there. You just want to guide that piece into there. Ish. There's a keyway on the strut. Here, let me show you guys. So basically what happens is that this piece needs to line up with this hole. Right there. It needs to line up right there. Yeah, and after that, everything will be... Okay, so this is a good one. You see how those ones, they line up perfectly right there. Let me zoom in right there. Right? And then it says flush on the arm. Like this. All around. Make sure it's all around. Right there. It's nice. And then once I start lowering this, you'll see. Right? So this is how you test it. Like it's actually in. You see that? Okay, so and you do that on the other side too. See? You move with it, right? And I'm gonna do that on the other side, and then I'll show you guys one more thing right before we lower the car. Okay. Hi guys, so the last step of the repair is actually the most important because you don't want to damage the airbag. So right now I have the vehicle jacked up. It's not touched the ground yet, but it's almost touched the ground. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna touch the floor, and then I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna let it wait 30 seconds, wait until the air pad pumps in a little bit, and I will lower a little more. You lower a little more, start the car, lower a little more, wait 30 seconds, lower a little more, because you want the airbag to fill with air, so that it can hold the weight of the suspension. Okay, so that's the last step of the repair. Again, this job very easy and very straightforward. Any question, please put it in the comment, and I will respond as soon as possible. Okay, if you like the channel, please subscribe. Yeah, I have lots of repair, and yeah, just the last step doing that, and it's all good. Again, 2016 X5 rear air spring.